Fortnite philosophy update. Yeah, dude, hit me with the philosophy update. Hold on, Fortnite tweeted something. I'm gonna read it. 1 second. All right. Fortnite philosophy update. Fortnite and the Brute by the Fortnite team. Hiya, folks. We've heard the frequent discussions, #remove the mech, about the Brute, and decided this would be a good opportunity to explain the Fortnite philosophy. Oh, what is the Fortnite philosophy? Let's find out. The mission of Fortnite is to bring players of all skill levels together to have a fun experience where anyone can win. For example, everyone having a shot at the first elimination or victory royale moment, and that satisfying feeling that comes with it. Right now, we know there are players out there who have never had that opportunity. Okay. Another part of the mission is to provide spectacle and entertainment when playing Fortnite. Bringing these moments to the game every week means there is always a new way to enjoy and experience the game. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Nope. It was a yawn. Oh, wait, hold on. Got a little schmutz in the eye here. The Brute was added at the start of Season X with this mission in mind. What fucking mission? Sorry, excuse my friend. What mission? Oh, okay. The mission of Fortnite is to bring players of all skill levels together to have a fun experience where anyone can win. And provide spectacle and entertainment when playing Fortnite. That is the mission. That is the mission of Fortnite. Okay. So the Brute was added with the mission of bringing players of all skill levels together to have fun experience where anyone can win and to provide spectacle and entertainment. Okay. Since then, we have seen players who have previously struggled with getting eliminations acquiring more, with the number of eliminations earned by more experienced players remain steady. I'm about to table flip my desk. My desk weighs like 300 pounds. About to fucking table flip it. Brute encounters should feel like a unique engagement and not be the dominant experience during a game. We have made adjustments. We made adjustments to the Brute within Arena in line with that goal. Specifically for Arena, we have made the change to spawn rate in order to reduce late game encounters. This is due to a high number of players surviving to those circles compared to non-arena modes. We're happy with the results, and below graphs represent the current state of Brute eliminations across arena and core modes. This can't be right. What up, King? This can't be right. This graph can't be right. Like, maybe the solos is right? Like, but the pump graph was BS. Chilling with my banjo. Like, yeah, the other stats they've showed. Like, they pick and choose these stats. It's okay. So statistics. Here's a, hold on. Let me turn off this music. Hang on. It's calamity. It's very tuned. So statistics in and of itself is a good field, right? Stats are good for the world. Now, what happens is people pick and choose the stats that they use in order to justify their argument. It happens everywhere. So they picked a stat of 23% of kills were with the pump shotgun, and that was unhealthy, right? So they don't want to pick another statistic like maybe 60% of kills were with the combat shotgun, because that would not promote their message or whatever. So these statistics, I don't think, are very, very accurate. Only 6 kills in a Team Rumble game with the Brute? I feel like that's incorrect. Like, what? In Arena, like, under 2 in trios? Under 2. What was it? So if this is after the spawn rate change, what was it before? What was it before the change? I would love to know what it was prior to the change. Oh, look at this. Look at this graph. Make it look good, dude. Yeah, dude. Brute elims so much. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, of course. 96%. If you're saying the average is 4 per solo, then 96% is non-brute. This graph doesn't mean shit. This graph literally means nothing. Hi, Mrs. Star-Lord. Good to see you. Pleasure to have you around. Did you finally let your daughter have control of the TV? This is complete and utter farce. Honestly. We regularly have and will continue to release content that shakes up gameplay in Fortnite in unexpected ways. We're committed to provide a constantly evolving, entertaining, and fun experience to all players. Yeah, there's no, like, data. Like, this would be a lot better. This graph right here would be a lot better if we had all of the data about how everybody dies. If we had total deaths and data about every single death, this would mean a lot more. Like, if we had shotgun kills, AR kills, sniper kills, rocket kills, or explosive kills, vehicle kills, whatever. If we had every single thing of how everybody dies per game, I would be okay with that. Because honestly, like, this just feels so effing wrong. This feels not even close to reality. Maybe a pie chart. Maybe we split up this bar graph, maybe chunk it or whatever. This bar graph is terrible. This bar graph does literally nothing for me. It just makes this number look better. Like, oh, look, dude, only 1 kill per arena solos. 1 kill per arena solos with a mech? Are you kidding me? But the other thing, here's the other thing. So they're saying, what? Okay. Listen to what they're saying. Okay, I just want to point this out for the crowd, for the lovely people watching. So they're saying in their statistics or whatever, since we added this terrible thing to the game, right, with this mission in mind, of having, now mind you, this mission, I just want to repeat the mission. The mission is bring players of all skill together to have a fun experience where anyone can win. Now, number one, this mission is absolute horseshit, and it doesn't, like, if that is the point of your game, just literally roll dice. Just have a 100-sided dice, and you roll it. Boom. Oh, I was number 73. Woo! I won. Roll the dice. Boom! I was number 4. Woo! I won. All right. Like, they're trying to say something that doesn't make any sense, and then for everyone having a shot at that first elimination or victory royale moment, that and the satisfying feeling that comes with it. Do you know why winning a game or killing somebody is satisfying? I'll give you 4 guesses why, and you'll get it first try. Thank you, Nightseeker. Because you've earned it. You've done something. Either you hit a shot, maybe you got Lucky Bloom, but that requires good aim. You did a cool thing in creative, and you were like, oh, I put that into my gameplay. Or maybe, just maybe, you just freaking held down an SMG and you sprayed somebody. But guess what? That requires hitting people with shots. And you know what hitting people with shots feels? Feels rewarding. Feels like you did something. Or hide long enough, sure. Now, what they're trying to do is their philosophy is to literally have everybody win. Now, let me ask you a question. In a game of 100 players, where 1 person wins the game, 2 people win the game, or 4 people win the game, guess what generally happens? Guess what generally happens to the player base in a game type like that? Fine. Everyone gets a trophy. Yeah. So when 4 people win a game, 96 people did not win the game. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so anyway, back to my point. So their mission is to do dumb stuff and then provide spectacle and entertainment. Do you know what I would argue an awesome spectacle and entertainment is? Showcasing the players that have worked their ass off and developed insane skill and game sense and aim at the game. I think that is a big spectacle, and I think that is very entertaining, watching skilled players do things. After all, we don't watch like 8th grade football players play NFL football players and be like, wow, how do we make it so the 8th graders win? Guess what? The 8th graders are going to die on the field. God, this is so terrible. I want to cry. Is anybody saying anything on Twitter? Oh, back to my point. So their mission is to do this. So the brute encounter should feel like a unique engagement and not be the dominant experience during a game. So do you know why this is wrong? Do you know why this is wrong? Like, this statement is inherently wrong. This statement is inherently wrong because when the brute kills me, that's the dominant fucking experience during the game. What? What an absolute asinine statement. Do you know what point I think about when I play games? I think about a dope kill I had or when I die. I don't think about generally when I win or, you know, if we like pickaxe somebody, it's like, oh, that's cool. But like, for the most part, I dwell as humans do. It's the same in a ton of other areas. You dwell on the negative experiences 10x more than the positive ones. The reason it's the dominant experience is because I'm chilling, I'm building, and a fucking mech stops my shit. Oh my god, dude. They're just a backwards company. What they do is they just say things that people think sounds good. Yeah, they're like a really shitty debater. They're just like, actually, the Brute is good, because, I really enjoy, the unique engagement, and it's never the dominant experience because I really enjoy everything about the mech. Smile! Absolutely, driver. I've said, okay. I was talking with Zune about this concept. Obviously, in certain cases, you're not allowed to talk about things, NDA and such. Also, did I break my desk? I feel like I'm going to break my desk one day. But in general, people don't say the reasons for things. Okay? So, like, if literally this whole thing, if this literal whole thing just said, we want new and inexperienced players to be on a level playing field with the more experienced players, and we think the Brute does that. Now, that would still be an awful effing way to think about this, but that would be a better explanation than this. They're just giving you, you know, we like to have the mission in Fortnite to get the victory royales. Okay, so how do you, like, in any other video game, in PUBG, in freaking CSGO and Overwatch, do you know how you win in general? League of Legends, well, not TFT. TFT is super luck based. But in general, in video games, you win because you have put in time and you have gained skill and you are showcasing your skill. This is not a reason for anything in a video game. Like, so if you want everybody to win, just don't have the BR mode. Just have save the world. Get rid of your BR mode. Because BRs And other games are inherently competitive and people want to win. I don't want to, like, do people actually want to be gifted wins? Like, I don't understand that. Like, is that gratifying for people? I don't understand. Yeah. Okay, so in my brain, okay, Halo is a great example for this concept. Because in Halo, when Halo was pushed as a competitive game, Halo 2, Halo 3, when it was pushed as a very competitive game, people enjoyed it because they could show progress. Like with the ranking up system, people could show progress for themselves. As if I'm playing this game and I'm showing progression. Therefore, I am like learning and building my skill, and it wasn't a waste of my time. And I think that's the most important part, time, right? Like, I don't think as a competitive video game player, a guy who literally picks up a controller or mouse and keyboard for the first time should literally be able to one-shot me in anything. Unless it's a sniper, because they exist and you can't get rid of snipers. Okay? Right? Like, if he luckily snipes me, I'll be mad, but I'll accept it. I can't accept him being able to shoot 500 damage at me every 2 seconds. Yeah, sniping still takes skill. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you can get a lucky snipe, but, you know, you still have to, like, kind of aim it and whatnot. Like, this just does 500 damage. Like, this has no... This literally... Like, okay. Oh, people like games... People like games where they can show progression in everything. That's why you have ranking systems in League, Overwatch, CSGO, Fortnite kind of. PUBG has a ranking system. I don't know how great it is anymore. It was okay when I first started. But games that are competitive need a ranking system. Because people need to invest time and energy and show progression. Like, that's why if people play Overwatch and they're like... They just might love Overwatch, right? But if they're playing Overwatch and they're realizing they're not getting higher, maybe they're stuck in gold and they're like, oh, I can't get out of gold. Why? Blah blah blah. And they'll just never break gold, so they stop playing Overwatch, right? That happens all the time. In Fortnite, there's literally no way to track your progression other than maybe KD. But even then, KD will go down over time because the player base gets better as a whole. It's the same in poker. Your win rate, like the player base has gotten a lot better over time. I mean, they're still terrible poker players, but whatever. Like, even the RPG at its worst, the plane at its worst. Although maybe the plane at its worst is equal to the brute. That's a good question. Regardless, I think this is an absolute travesty of a statement. This literally shits on your competitive players. And do you know why Fortnite is the biggest game currently? It's because the competitive players are the ones that are watched the most. They talk about the game the most. And they showcase your game the most. People aren't watching freaking little Timmy jumping around, flailing his arms. They're watching Tfue. They're watching Booga. They're watching Myth. They're watching people that actually care about the game. And this is literally shitting on all of those people. This is a complete, awful, terrible statement. It doesn't say anything, and it gives bullshit justifications for why the Brute exists in the game. And they're also going to keep it in the game because it's not that bad. This is a joke. This is just a straight up joke. And that is the end of my TED Talk. Thank you. It's the same with any game. Like with any game, when your diehard fans are the ones hating it, you have a problem. Now, that's not to say, guys, this is not to say you can't cater to newer players in certain ways, right? Maybe make a mode that's for newer players only, so you can, you know, get your feet wet. You can do things to help newer players play with people. But the Brute isn't the answer. The Brute is absolutely not the answer. That's... Oof. They have soft MMR. Nightseeker, they have soft MMR. It works, it doesn't work. Sometimes. Like, I notice if I go on my other account, I'm playing way worse people. No, there's absolutely a way. It's like, it's bounty soft MMR, dude. It's so soft. But it exists. And they've always had it. Dude, if the mech was a game mode, it would be so good. It would be incredibly good. Like, you remember when they put planes in an LTM? That was so shit. That was the shit. That was so much fun. I loved it. You remember when they put planes in the main game? It was awful.